I love y'all boys. Let's grind every day.
Across the nation.
Raging Review.
The Raging Cajuns will be a source of pride for this university, for the alumni, fans, and donors as we achieve success in the classroom, in the competitive arena, and in the community.
It's about to get really fun.
We're looking for dudes that will stand up. Well, Coach, let me tell you today, I'm here and I'm ready to stand up. And I challenge you, Raging Cajun Nation, to stand up with us. Stand up with us. Let's lock hand in hand and let's walk through the gates of Omaha.
I love y'all boys. Let's grind every day starting today. Let's do it. Y'all ready? Alert! Ready? Who's that team ready? Who's that team ready? Yes, sir.
I got one thing to say right here. Cajuns win!
Ladies and gents, what's up? Welcome into the Raging Review podcast. I guess we could call this the casting couch. I mean, that's what other people were calling it today. Not going to say why.
For sale.
Yeah, whatever. Well, let me move my arm. That looked sketchy. Lane, turn your phone down. I'm hearing feedback. There's Lane. I got my boy Josh here. Where am I getting feedback from? Hold on. Let's see. Let's try this. Hold on. All right, there we go.
There we go.
There, I'm muting you, Lane. Nick, Josh, and our boy Jerry. What's up, Jerry? How are you?
Well, I felt like a block of ice about 5 minutes ago, but I feel a lot better now. I'm back at home, made it home safe and sound. So here to come hang out with you guys. Not the best of times, but you know, we live to see another day.
Josh, I mean, what else can we do? We're down to our second string quarterback. He gets knocked out. Then Daniel Beal has to come in because Chandler gets knocked out. I mean, what else can you do, bro?
Like, if you're asking me what I'm doing in the second half, at least, there's a kid on this team that was the number 2 quarterback in the country, Lane. Number 2 quarterback recruit in the country. His name is Lance Lejeune. He signed at Maryland and had some issues, and he ended up at Louisiana. Could we take a chance? Could we run a jet sweep? Could we run a slip screen? Could we run a 5 and in? Could we run anything outside of Bill Davis in the A gap, Bill Davis in the C gap, Bill Davis right up front? Could we run anything outside of that?
Jagno coming in hot. Lane, he called you out first. Your thoughts?
Well, I just said that because he was in front of me.
Well, I mean, we're looking at him, but Lane, tell us what you think.
It was cold. It was raining. There was not a lot of offense. I don't know what we could have done to make it better other than throw the dang ball instead of run it on 3rd and long. It was just not Cajuns football, in my opinion.
Jerry, your thoughts? What's going on in your head?
Well, first of all, I was kind of upset. I kept saying, and I was texting you guys, north to south, north to south. We really didn't establish much of a run game vertically like we usually do. You know, when you've got that 3-headed monster, you have to be able to establish a run game against a Marshall team that was 119 in rush defense. And I felt like we didn't establish that tonight. I felt that on certain downs, we got a little bit of trigger happy on the pass. Now, granted, when Chandler went down, that changed things. At the same time, I still thought that anytime our offense is effective, it's always because we establish a run game. Then it sets up for the pass. We've always been that way. We've been that way probably since Hud was here. And then Billy carried it on. And, of course, Dez has carried it on as well. But tonight we really couldn't get any momentum going offensively. I thought defensively we did a good job for the most part in the first half, give or take a few plays here and there. But I mean, we stayed on the field too long defensively. We just couldn't do anything offensively. And, you know, Chandler going down, I mean, good Lord, that one hurt. I feel so bad for him because, you know, he waited for so long to have this moment. And I mean, that's the second quarterback we've had, which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, we're hearing it's a collarbone injury. I mean, it happened to Ben, 3 weeks ago? collarbone injury, and now that
not-
happens to Chandler. I mean,
not only
man,
that,
it's
but
just
we're
that's such
hearing-
bad luck.
But like Lane reported, he heard that Chandler might be going into surgery tonight. So that's even a worse injury, right? Like same night you get injured, you're going into surgery. That ain't good, bro. But
Yeah.
like how? Why are we cursed? Like, dude, what? Why is what is the? How many years in a row have we had both quarterbacks knocked out? Certainly two, because
Third. This is our
Dion
third
has to
year.
go in,
Since
right?
this has happened since 2022.
I would argue
Every
that
year.
I would argue that it's more difficult to find a year that we didn't play more than a starting quarterback.
Levi,
21.
So
Levi.
in 20 years, maybe 3-4 years. By the way, before we get too far into our bid session, I got to see the GOAT today.
which one?
Jake and I walked in together.
Oh wow!
Gave him a little dap. Put in his
What?
in. Put in his in.
What?
Put in his in.
Okay,
Gave him some dap. He said, "Oh no, I'm not the GOAT. I'm not the GOAT. I got."
he's a goat. Come on now.
Jake is absolutely the Cajun
He's
GOAT.
a goat. He's a goat.
Anyway,
He almost has 20/20 vision, bro.
he got 20/30. Anyway,
What is it? LaHair? Was it LaHair?
LaHaye.
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 LaHaye. LaHaye.
so anyway, I'm happy to report that the GOAT was at the game tonight, and we just totally let him down. But to jump back into the game, I just want to get a little laugh out of that. Listen, you can never ever replace the starting quarterback, and we're on number 2, obviously. The game plan early in the first half, it's almost like it didn't matter because we didn't control the line of scrimmage.
Agreed.
And I'm not saying that Daniel Beal was a complete end of the game, but I am saying this. I did not like at all the game plan. We did not run Bill Davis early in the game. We did not look for the short pass. We did not take care of the flat. We didn't.
We were running Zylan up the middle. Why are we running Zylan Perry, who is known to be the guy that you run off the edges? We're not running Bill Davis up the middle. We're running Zylan up the middle.
Can
bro.
I ask a better question?
Go ahead.
If you are going to go against a very aggressive edge rusher, how do you neutralize an aggressive edge rusher? You throw the ball over his freaking head. How do you do that? You use the tight end, Nick.
Correct.
I'm
Where
not
was
just saying
Caden Jensen? Where was Terrence Carter?
Terrence Carter. I think he got targeted 3 times. But how many did Jensen have 1 catch?
Yeah. No. Did Jensen have 1 catch?
He had 1 catch, and Terrence had 3 catches.
Bruh. Come on, man.
What the hell? Like, I've ridden for Dez a long time, and it's all because of personal contacts, and I've watched him build it. This play calling second half, second quarter into the second half, not effective. Not effective.
So
Marshall dominated the offensive line tonight, and we haven't seen that from
Cajuns in a very long time. Yeah, they pushed the
So-
ball like
they
5,
dominated
6
us.
yards at least before they even.
We could
got
not
it
run
right.
our offense regardless.
No.
It could have
Well,
been,
Terrence-
it could have been Daniel Beal. It could have been Ben Moore. It could have been anybody. I was going to say Ben Woldridge.
Terrence Carter had 0 catches tonight, guys. Just FYI. 0.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He was targeted quite a few times.
No catches.
Second half, he had a couple moments. But look, dude, you cannot win a football game going off of what your strength is, going away from what your strength is. And we didn't do it tonight. And I know that Daniel Beal is a boy. He's a little kid. He's learning on the job. But before that, we didn't set the damn edge. We didn't play physical football against a physical football team. You're never going to win that, ever. I don't give a damn about the weather. I don't care about anything else. If you can't win the line of scrimmage at home, you're not winning the game. And we never came out to play that kind of football. So I think we started behind the 8 ball, and the fact that like the first 2 drives were so quick. What was it? Pass, incomplete, run, nothing. Third and down, nothing.
There was nothing.
It happened twice in a row. It was like no momentum. And then all of a sudden Braxton got hot, right? He started seeing the edge. He started seeing the hole, and they just started running. They get first down to the first down. You're not recovering from that, especially after your guy goes down. Never going to happen. And Bill Bulldozer, last name.
Yeah.
Davis.
Bill
Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, Davis.
Bill Davis in the first half had, 4 carries?
Maybe.
Very
Maybe.
limited. What in
Maybe.
the hell are we doing? We got no other physical running back to carry
Again.
the load.
But we're running Zylan up the middle.
And thankfully, Dre Washington was able to play tonight.
Correct.
But he was 50%, dude.
Yeah.
You could
Actually,
tell.
Bill only had 4 carries the entire game. So he
there
might
you
have had
go.
2 carries in the first half. He had -2 yards tonight with 4 carries.
Golly.
So how the hell are you winning the line of scrimmage? You got nothing on Bill Dozer. You got Dre. I think Dre had maybe 4 or 5 carries early on. But those are your bell cows. How are you establishing the line of scrimmage? You're not. You let Marshall control the damn football game for an entire half. And then you got injured.
Let's talk about Bo Barris here giving us a comment. We realize play calling has to drastically change when the 3-deep quarterback comes in. Marshall's a darn good team. Quarterback is legit. Wasn't the Cajuns' night. I get that. But even before the injury to Chandler happened, we weren't doing shit.
We
We
were
weren't
getting
extending
our ass
drives.
whooped on the line.
We
They-
weren't,
They controlled the football game from the snap.
Correct.
but that's because we didn't establish a run game. We couldn't extend drives. We couldn't burn clock. Both of those 2 drives that we had, or those first 2 drives, I believe they were 3 and outs. And we burned
Yes.
maybe a minute or 2 off the clock. And what happens? You give Marshall the ball, you punt it to them, and then you like you said, Josh, you let them get hot, but you would let them extend drives and you let them set a precedence.
Correct.
That's what hurt us. What makes our offense tick a lot of times is even if we don't score early, when we extend drives and when we're able to establish our offense, we become hot. Like what I saw what Marshall did tonight is usually what we do. And we couldn't do that. And these quick 3 and outs, these short yardage plays and, having a punt early on. I mean, Nick, we sat next to each other in the first quarter and I was like, man, dude, we have to start extending some damn drives. And we didn't do it. And you did it. And you did it at the sacrifice of a Marshall team that is not only hot right now, but plays to that. They play to the advantage of stuff like that. So, I mean, if you can't establish a run game against the 119th ranked team in rush defense, you're not going to win. You're just not.
I love it. I love it when the comment starts with "you guys do realize." Buddy, let me tell you something. I watch more Cajun sports than I should. It's bad for my health. Of course I realize it. And that's no shot on you. I'm kidding. But listen, when we started the football game, there was a rush of energy from the Marshall bench. We didn't do that. They controlled the offensive line from the jump. We didn't do that. Our defense, listen, if you want to give some credit to somebody on this team, our defense hung in the game outside of bad play calling, injuries, everything, the weather, whatever you want to call it. Our defense hung out. We're hung tight. We gave ourselves a chance to stay in the football game up into halftime outside of that last drive, by the way. But they were there. And we even talked about the physicality of the defense and how well they were supposed to play to be able to give us a chance to win, Nick and I, before in the pregame. They did that. I was actually impressed with the defensive line play. Were you? I thought the edges played well. I thought our corners were very physical and press. I was fine with that.
The rush defense was good.
But the offense never gave them any kind of a break, man.
It
You
wore 'em
can't have
out.
the defense
It
on
wore 'em out.
on the field the entire freaking first half, especially in the championship game with a physical football team. That's not a recipe to win.
And by the way,
yeah.
let me just set this out. If your team did not play for a championship today, then you have no room to talk shit on us. I don't care what conference and how elite you think you are. I mean, we got Coastal people talking shit on us today.
Coastal scared to play the Cajuns, so
34-24. Does that ring a bell? 34-24.
But here's my
6
deal.
and 6.
I don't care what league you're in. If you aren't playing for a championship today, you don't get to talk shit because you're sitting at home like your players watching us play.
Right.
So I just want to throw that out there because I've been getting a lot of shit from T-side people today because I defended Tulane and some D-bag that decided to go on a rant saying, you know your place, Tulane. Congratulations. But you know your place. Screw you, dude.
no.
Dude, let me tell you about the dude who made that comment. Never played a down of football in his life. Never did anything athletically in his life, and wants to talk shit on Tulane.
I don't want to hear anything from T-Sab or Tulane. You guys aren't playing today, so don't talk to me. But let's keep it 100, folks. And look, I'm all about Sun Belt superiority. I want this league to grow, and I want to be a very healthy league. So I'm going to thank the Marshall fans for coming, because actually they were more than I thought.
They were good.
They showed up.
Yeah.
They were gracious. And I'll also say it was a good football team. They really were good.
Yeah.
They were physical. They played sound. They were very gap sound in defense. They made big plays when they needed to. Marshall whooped our ass tonight. All right. So don't run from it. Right. We can't do that. We can't be that fan base who runs from an ass whooping. We got our ass whooped tonight. So
I'm okay with admitting that.
So give them credit. They traveled. They kicked our freaking ass. They won a Sun Belt championship, and they did it when people didn't expect them to do it. So I'm going to give credit to Marshall tonight because they earned it. However, we didn't show up to do what we can do. This team here was not the team we've seen for 10 games, 12 games. And some of it is injury induced, right? But I'm not going to make excuses, Lane, because we don't do that. Some of it is weather. Some of it is there are tertiary things. But I just wanted to say that the Marshall fans did a great job. I'm glad they came to Lafayette. They kicked our ass. They did a great job. We got to do better. We got to do better. We just got to do better. We got to overcome injuries, and we got to do better. Go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, I don't know what tonight was, but it didn't feel like Cajuns football, in my opinion. I mean, we couldn't run the ball. Their rush defense was, 117th in the nation? Yeah. And we couldn't get any momentum anywhere. So
that's what's crazy to me, man. They were so bad, and we couldn't do anything.
I guess they watched a ton of film on us to be able to stop the run, because we had, I think somebody said 26 yards in the first half total.
Man, that's terrible.
Bill Davis got three freaking carries in the first half.
I mean, look, Josh, I'll repeat what you said. I mean, I'll give full credit to Marshall. Look, they earned that win tonight, and they as of the last 3 weeks, they have been the best team in the Sun Belt, and they came in and spanked us. And I want to also give a shout out to the Marshall faithful. I mean, traveling all the way from West Virginia, there was a huge section of green in that back corner. They travel well. They've got a lot of fan support. But they look, Marshall spanked us tonight, and it's rough. But what are you telling no to? I do think for us, I think what was frustrating was I didn't see an urgency of response. That's what bothered me tonight. I didn't see an urgency when they went up 17-3 at half. Usually, we come out with a little bit of fire. We get that we force them to punt, and then we get the ball back. And what do? We not only get a 3 and out, but we start playing this conservative style of offense where we get 5 yards on the first carry. I think it was either Draylon or Zylan that gets the carry for the first and 10 on our first drive in the second half. Very next play, we call a pass play, turns into an incompletion in the flat. And then after that, we once again, we can't convert on third down. We got to punt it. We give the ball back to them. Before you know it, they come back and score. So, I think what bothered me tonight was we didn't really have a response. We didn't really respond tonight in certain situations. And that was a little frustrating to watch because we've had that all year. Hey guys, can you hear me? All right, give me a thumbs up, or if you guys can hear me. It's Jerry, by the way. I'm not in the RV. They are. Are y'all able to hear me? Somebody comment if you can hear me. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay. Let me try to see if I can get this fixed. I'm gonna try to send them a text or let them know, see if they can hear me. Because they're talking right now, and I don't think they hear me, but are they here? Yeah, they're trying to get this sound
8
fixed.
years.
You guys got it? Can you guys, everybody, comment if you can hear the guys in the RV?
No.
All right, we're good.
Terry. They whooped our ass tonight, bro. In every facet of the game, like everything, they kicked our ass. And you know this. They are more physical. They are just a physical football team. We didn't try to spread them out. We didn't try to throw it at anybody in the seam. We didn't try to stretch the field. We didn't try to do anything. We tried to run that. And I hate to say it because everybody, they say this on mic, and I'm not trying to put this on mic. I'm just saying this was a very basic, maybe some high school type game situation, things that you see. It's very basic. We ran it, and when Bill came in the game, we all looked at each other and we said, hey, don't we have a guy that's on this roster that was the number 2 recruit in the entire country that signed with Maryland? Why don't we put him under center and just let him throw it? Who cares? We're getting our ass whooped. Like, there was no creativity. We didn't try anything.
Why do you care at that point? Like, we're
just
getting
throw
our
the
ass kicked.
football.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
cares? I tried. Terry,
What?
you watched on TV, right? You saw it on TV. How many times did
give
we
me
take
that.
a shot up the seam? How many times?
Let him up drink. What am I? When is
Less than 3 in the whole game, right?
That's a
How many times do we isolate somebody
That's some
in
good
man
shit.
coverage when everybody in the stadium could see the free safety and the strong safety creeping up every single play? How many times do we take a chance over the top?
bitch. I ain't got one. He's a bitch.
No, I want to hold one. Come on, give me one.
I mean, I got
I'm
some.
gonna buy one.
I got some old school Cajun ones, original OG.
I want one.
Jacob, Bernard.
Come on,
But-
give me one.
But look, when you got the baby in there, when Beal comes in, baby comes in, okay? Why is not everything a 2-step drop and a slant? Boom, get it out. Even if you can't complete the pass,
Where's
throw
my
the football.
bourbon?
Get it out.
Back here? My brother's gonna hate me tonight. You can't drive home.
You can't drive.
I'm
You
just-
sleeping here, huh?
I'm
That's
just
what
an
drunk
idiot
is
in the
this.
stands,
Just
bro.
sleeping here.
I don't know
Drunk is
football.
this.
I'm just
We're
an
good.
idiot in the stand. Throw the
This
damn
is-
ball.
I
Get
haven't
it out of
drank
his hand
since
as
I
fast
left
as you
the-
can. If it doesn't work, who cares? Run the ball next.
Auto
Who cares?
fires.
Here, though, huh?
Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm.
For real though, you sleeping here?
Hmm?
You sleeping here?
Mm-hmm.
He is.
We can walk.
But Rich
We
Rod
walk
may be
home.
going back to West Virginia. By the way, I heard that's
We can
happening.
walk home. We live a mile away. You know Fatima Church right there? No, OV right there. So like literally right there. We live in that area. So we walk home.
Yeah.
Oh no, we do it all the time. When we have the kids, usually by halftime, I take the truck and bring him home, and he walks home.
Yeah, it's nice right there.
It's like a mile. It's a mile away.
Yeah. I'm saying how like walk at night.
Oh no, we're good.
You know, at night.
By yourself, definitely, but together, it's not so much.
Make sure that
Guys,
Josh,
Guys.
you okay, man?
you want to call them.
guys,
You're
I
not
gotta
okay.
say this.
Okay.
guys, hello.
Terry, how many linebackers
Guys.
can cover Terrence Carter? Especially when he's in the Y. In the Sun Belt. So one in the Sun Belt. When you line him up in the Y, he can't do anything. How
I wouldn't do it by myself.
how many nickel corners can cover Caden Jensen? Somebody tell me one time. 0 in the Sun Belt. The answer is 0. You got two mismatches you can put in the X and a Y. What in the cuss word are y'all doing? What is the ultimate release valve or safety valve for a young quarterback?
He's good.
It's a big receiver.
You don't know how good this is
Where
right
is
now.
the intermediate passing game, guys? Like, this shit's easy. It's just easy. You saw that. Oh. Preach to me. Preach to me. In the middle. In the middle.
There is a progression. Your mental state kind of shifts, and your playbook gets really small with
Who's this, Blake? Is this Blake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blake knows
Hey, guys,
football.
guys,
Hell
can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
My man.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. So your playbook gets real small.
Yeah.
Especially with third string. And so I look, the whole time I was like, man, just quick pass, just because he's throwing the spots. If you notice when he's throwing the deep out and he's throwing the outs, he's great throwing the spots. He looked like Chandler Fields maybe 10 years ago when Chandler was a redshirt freshman.
What?
And he would have that deer in the headlights moment when he had to have some playing time. And it
This is
took
bad.
2-3 years
know what
for
he's doing.
Chandler to really develop, man. It wasn't until this
Yeah.
year that we were like, man, that guy looks like the
Well,
man.
let's listen to Blake.
But
I
Beal
don't
throws
get
to the
proper
spot. What
checks.
he couldn't do is connect with his wide receiver, know where he was at. I just reps, man.
What do you
can tell.
What do you make about the absolute refusal to throw a one-on-one pass? Every single time Lance was out, every single time that anybody was outside,
Turn him up.
we all knew in the stadium they all creeping up. Both the strong and the free were coming up. Even sometimes they were playing a single high safety. They had zero help over the top, and they were creeping up to help the run. Nobody wanted to throw the football one-on-one. What the heck? What do you make of that, Blake?
Listen, I'm telling you again, this is a freshman who's had 2 guys who were number 1 and number 2 vying for number 1, getting the majority of the reps in camp. Last year, remember, we didn't even have a healthy quarterback in camp last year. Chris took all the reps. So this kid is third string all year long. And
He's a baby. He's a baby. I totally agree with that.
You know, so I think that's one of the problems. It's like we were asking for, competent quarterback play, and that guy's got talent. He's raw, but that was a good defense he was playing. You got the best edge rusher in the league, one of the best defensive ends in college football coming at you. And yeah, today our offensive line got their butt whooped.
You get the ass whooped.
They just did.
Now, can I also say this though? When Chandler got hurt, right? And I don't know if y'all discussed this earlier. Like I just came into the space. When it was 4th and 2 and we're only down by 4, why didn't we just take the damn points?
Good question. I don't know, man.
That was one of our biggest questions there.
Like, why don't you have a Lou Grow? Like, one,
you're in the game at that point. You're in the game at that point.
Like, you got a Lou Groza Award finalist kicker. Help him out to get the award, and your third string quarterback's in the game. And Terrence Carter's in the flat. He could have probably hit him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if Terrence Carter could have gotten a little bit more separation while he's in the flat. But what are you doing,
we neglected the flat way too much tonight.
Hey, Jerry, are you still there, bud?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Can
y'all hear me?
And like, not saying that lost the game because I clearly wouldn't. But damn, give your team some damn momentum, Dez. And I love Dez. I love him. But that was so dumb. You put it on your third string quarterback on a critical 4th and 2 when your other quarterback just got out the game. Just dumb.
Blake, as a guy who you're a fullback, right? So you're in the mix. You're popping holes, right? You got a young guy in the at captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
what's the move? What's the move? So everybody knows everybody's creeping up. They're gonna put pressure on the young guy, right? I thought in my mind, in my unprofessional mind, if we're gonna spread the field, give him a chance a couple times, right? Because we have the talent on the outside. How did you feel about the way that we called plays outside of Bill Davis, by the way, who has been our bell cow, and we try to make things happen on the edge? How did you feel about that as a fullback looking to hit the big block?
Tell them to go into the Twitter space, maybe.
Everybody does.
I mean, that might help because we hear everything. It's weird.
Hell yeah.
Some of his throws. So you're going to try to – everybody's trying to do their job the best way possible. Sure. I'm just wondering – I've never been in a college program where they did like a special package for like a third string, like emergency, where like that's all he did was practice those short throws, those things that like you can get done. Yep. That'd be a great idea. Especially when you have bingo down and your third string becomes your second string. I'm sure they were trying to prep him as much as possible, but we got punched in the mouth and we didn't recover well.
And look, I don't hold it against him. I don't, because nobody could plan for third string.
Agreed.
I totally get it. I totally get it. I was just curious about situational moments where I like to hear that from people who were in that situation. They kicked our ass on the line, dude. We really never competed outside of the first quarter on the line of scrimmage. However, when you get a young guy like that, I like to get some sort of feedback because a lot of people don't know what it's like. Because you know, Blake knows the playbook goes from 50 pages to 12 pages.
Yes, here's I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this, y'all. We lost Terrence Broadway in my junior year.
11?
No, 13.
13.
That was against South Alabama. Deshae Landor started, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. And we went to South Alabama. Kind of same situation.
I remember that.
Rainy game, and we had Brooks, and Brooks Hack was the quarterback. And I swear, we thought that I love Brooks. I think he was a great, talented quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like an embarrassment of riches. The young guys at quarterback we did have behind Terrence. We went into that game against South Al, a team that was not as good as us, but recruited very well in junior college, and they just straight up beat the absolute dog shit out of us.
Wait, hold on, Terry, didn't Deshae Landor start that game?
Hey, Jerry, can we hear you now, man? You want to talk?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Jerry, nothing?
Yeah, I'm talking to Terry.
I can hear Jerry.
Yeah, we can't hear Jerry. This is weird. No.
You can't.
Yeah, he was talking. We can hear him.
No, but Jerry asked who started that game. Brooks Hack started that game.
Okay, I thought it was Deshae. Never mind. Yeah.
All week we worked the package with Brooks, same plays with Terrence, and in the game it did not translate. It just didn't. Receivers just weren't on the same page. You know, the D line, the front seven of their defensive front sevens just didn't respect any of our play calls. It just wasn't the same.
I'm just going Twitter space.
It's bad enough when your third string quarterback gets in the game unexpectedly. I mean, hell, we practiced all week, we still couldn't do anything, and this is a way better team. So I mean, it's just.
I think that Marshall's game plan tonight was to totally disrespect to get the passing game,
and they did.
They did not respect the intermediate passing game. Wow. They didn't. They thought that maybe Chandler might beat him over the top a couple times, but they knew they could control the first 5 yards. They knew it, and we had no chance. And that's where the game was won and lost. And also, obviously, the weather was an issue. And I'm not an excuse maker. Nick knows this. I never blame things on the refs, but it was rough.
It was terrible.
It was bad.
Well, what did that look like on TV?
It looked fine.
On TV? What did it look like? Like, did it look like the refs were blowing the calls, or could y'all see the no calls?
They missed a few
like
big holes.
A couple $1,000 on Marshall, and that's how it looked. It was rough, dude. some of the pass interferences and the non-pass interferences. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The touchdown in the corner in the northeast end zone, where dude literally pushed off Keon Martin.
I don't know what
he shoved him probably 5 yards, and guy catches it, and I think they called a hold on like Casey Osa or something. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
One of the worst.
We were getting
calls.
molested the entire game, by the way.
Oh my god, it was so bad. However, listen, I'm not trying to say that the officiating made us lose the game. I do not think that.
No.
I know for a fact that didn't happen.
Nobody's saying that.
But the officials were awful tonight. Awful. Like, was it Saturday? Is it Saturday night in the Sun Belt?
Well, it's Saturday night
It
in the
is
Sun
Saturday
Belt,
night in the Sun
bro.
Belt. It was rough. It was bad. Not why we lost. Didn't help though. A lot of things went the opposite of our way.
By the way, sorry if some of you can't hear what's going on. I'm trying, man. This is
What's happening?
This is all an experiment. So some people can.
Listen, it's Rage Review After Dark.
Bruh.
We're in the tour bus. We're on the casting couch. We're in the air chair.
Casting couch. Oh shit.
Shit, dude. I mean, look, if you guys can't enjoy it, I mean, are you even a Cajun fan? You know
Hey,
what I mean?
let's see. Zookeeper? What's up, dude? You came here earlier today, hung out with me a little bit. What's going on, man? How are you?
The Zookeeper. I like it.
Zookeeper. CJ, what's up, man?
I'm gonna keep this very brief because the game made me sick,
He's making so much
physically
noise.
and mentally.
He's trying to walk slowly,
crap.
but he's just literally
So,
squeaking with every step.
I'm gonna summarize this in
So
as short as
funny.
possible.
He's trying to
We
like
The
play
more
bad.
he does
They play
that, the
good.
more it's loud.
same.
Yeah.
I love him
Everything
so much.
sucks. But no.
God damn, CJ. Hey, chill, man. Everything sucks.
Man said we played bad. They played good.
Everything
it.
sucks.
You gotta
Come
respect
on, man.
that. You
And
gotta
you
respect
do.
it.
I mean, that
Not
is
wrong. You're not
that
wrong.
is legit. Yeah.
You gotta respect it. They played good. We played bad. It's good. CJ, what you gonna do after the game? You gonna have a beer, go to sleep early, or what's the deal?
Oh no, I don't keep beer in the house.
Oh, you're fentanyl type.
He's 20 years old, bro.
Don't be embarrassed.
he
We did
don't
weird
know what
shit
that
early.
is.
We also
Holy
did bad things
crap.
in college. It's all right.
Dude said fentanyl type.
I know what fentanyl.
God.
Jesus.
No,
You didn't meet him today. That is like the most innocent kid you've ever seen in your life. Even more innocent than Doug Edwards. Doug Edwards came by today.
CJ,
and
don't do fentanyl.
I think CJ is more innocent than Doug.
Oh, that's not possible.
You may think that, Nick, but you never can know. You never know.
That's why I offered the advice.
Hey, Jerry, unmute yourself so I can hear you. You there, bud?
What's the deal?
Hallelujah. We hear you. I don't know, man. This is look.
All right, so I'm going to give you.
Did you not see the setup I had here put together in the middle of? We trying, bro.
Well, look, listen. Here's what I'm doing on my end. Okay, for the StreamYard, I have the stream set up and it's shared. Because what happened was, all we heard was you guys talking. I can hear Catherine in the back, and y'all were chatting about whatever, and there were no. I couldn't hear the calls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry, man.
Look.
Josh would kind of give his analysis,
cooked.
but there was no
Jerry's in the
audio on the other
bathroom.
end, so I had to
Or
share
what
it.
you
Jerry, sorry, man. I mean, we trying. I'm. Look. It's after dark. Can I say it? Can I say it? I'm fucked up. All right. Let's be honest.
Mute.
Dude, it is
Tonight-
what it is, and I'm tired. I've been here all day. I've been trying.
Tonight,
to
everybody's
I'm
winning.
tired,
We
bro.
bought his
I'm
tickets,
Everybody's
tired.
winning it tonight.
bought his
Look,
tickets.
the football team winged it tonight. We're winging it tonight.
You gotta say it like
The hell with it.
I'm
Everybody's
tired.
winging it tonight.
I'm tired.
I'm tired, but I'm glad you got to
Look,
try
I
some
want to
games.
make a comment. I
Go.
want to make a comment real quick.
Go.
I
They all
hope
laughing at my
people-
ass. I'm sorry, but go.
I hope people aren't hard on Daniel Beal. Okay, look, he's a true freshman.
Wait,
he's actually
who?
technically
Wait,
redshirted.
Time out, Jerry. Who
Being
is
hard
hard
on
on Daniel Beal?
No, he did. He was a warrior
No homo.
tonight.
Oh, look, I agree.
However,
I'm gonna go
And
punch
there's
him in the
people on
fucking face.
Twitter and fan boards talking about Beal going 9 for 24.
Shut that
He's
shit down.
technically-
No.
He's redshirted. He's technically still redshirted right now, and he went in a conference championship game.
They can't even.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't.
Daniel.
I can't.
Shit on Daniel Beal. Who the?
I can't. I like if anybody wants to dump on Daniel Beal, like now's
Well, you
not
get
the
what
time.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not the time.
Yeah,
I agree.
Now's not the time. I mean,
Man
again,
got shoved
he's
into
technically redshirted right now. We played a redshirted
First of
quarterback
all,
in a conference championship.
Whoever is
So
shitting on
everybody
the
give
guy
him a break.
who is a freshman coming into a championship game as a third string quarterback, you know what? You're not a fan, dude. You're not a fan. We don't need you.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, we got
Bro,
look, I got Daniels back tonight.
You know what
Bruh.
fan stands for, right?
What?
It ain't fanatic.
Wow.
In these times, if you know the song. Anyway, so like what I was saying,
I'm tired, bro. Like, who's shitting on Daniel Beal?
Nobody.
Come to 42 right now, RV, and let's have a conversation about
Get
Daniel
mine.
Beal.
Listen, he did his dude. He probably knows 5 plays out of the playbook.
I mean, poor guy, dude.
I
That's
know,
like putting
I
you
know.
or me in to play quarterback tonight.
Let's pump the brakes. I think I could throw an out route.
Well, I can't. So.
Nobody's coming.
I wouldn't want to see a drunken Nick. Defender Daniel. I wouldn't want to.
My brother's like, nobody's come 42. I meant 44. Go to 44.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like leave Brittany alone. Leave Daniel alone.
Go to 44. I got their number wrong.
Terry, you see how they sign me up for stuff like that? They try to get me in fights.
Oh, after dark, baby. Raging review.
I see Jimmy. I see Jimmy in here. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
saw
bro.
Jimmy.
Oh, there's
I
Jimmy.
hadn't seen Jimmy in probably a year, and I saw Jimmy today, and he was looking handsome as all. I gave him a big handshake. I told him, I said, I'm so happy to see you, bro. And he said, hey, man, I've been busy. And I said, hey, bro, why you don't call the show no more? And then I forgot what he said.
Well, Jimmy, what's up, Bo?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
By the way, Jono Barnes giving us some love tonight. You know, didn't turn out our way, but my dude gave us some love tonight. So
hate to get your ass tapped when Jono Barnes is going to do some love. Shit.
It's tough, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's tough, but
Y'all are
I
dumb.
mean,
It's a tough
I
existence.
can't even tell you how funny.
I'm proud of the way the season went, man.
I am too.
I know I haven't been on all year, but I gotta say, like,
Why she going to the
if
bedroom?
there's any coach that I wanted to, I guess, succeed as theirs. I know we all said that last year, so I'm super proud of getting the 10 wins. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What is happening?
Hey, Jim, ain't no way anybody looks at this season after this game, and I know we're all disappointed. And, you know, by the way, shout out to the freaking RV Village. There's a lot of people partying tonight, even though we lost.
Hey, it's gonna keep on. We're going to see our boy Ryan tonight.
We're going to see everybody, but here's the thing, though, like for real, ain't nobody's upset about this season because we thought we might win 7-8 games. So you can't forget about the fact that the expectations were low, and Dez delivered a 10-win season, number 4 in the history of the program. Tonight sucked. It was awful.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. It sucks. I'm mad as a fan. I'm dejected. But when we had the show at the beginning of the season, everybody was like, hey, maybe 7-8 wins. It might be nice. Jimmy, here we are, 10 wins, and played. We hosted a Sun Belt championship game. Yeah, we got our ass beat tonight, but it's still a win. It's a win for me.
Yeah, my only gripe, and me and Terry kind of talked about this, and I know y'all probably touched on it. I didn't like the play calling when the freshman quarterback got in the game, like from the beginning. Like I thought,
what the fuck?
We should have. I thought we should have tried to implement the quick game early on the early downs instead of waiting until it's like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
When you say quick game, explain that to the people. Like ball out of hand,
like
right?
quick. Yeah, like quick hitches, bubbles, stuff like that. He don't necessarily have to read on, but just to get his confidence up to see him
step drop, ball out of hand.
I would have, because I didn't necessarily agree with him coming in the game all just fresh and then immediately going for it on 4th down. I didn't agree with that.
I hated it.
If that's one thing, the only negative that I have with that is I thought we should have dumbed it down a little bit,
But Jimmy,
concepts like smash.
Don't you feel like us down to our third string quarterback, the better team won tonight, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think so.
You have to tip your cap to them.
No, we got to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
We got to acknowledge it.
So
better team won
I
tonight.
think that's why we're not pissed. I mean, we're pissed on what we could control and didn't do well, but
we can still nitpick. We
Yeah.
can still nitpick. And Jim, I'm gonna let you continue, but I just want to get your opinion on one thing. So I'm talking to one of the player parents, and he was a high school coach. And as soon as Chandler goes down, all right, we start talking about, all right, look, the young guy's coming in. What is the plan? And we both agreed the first thing you do is you split the freaking field in half, right? You split the field in half and you give them two options. You give them a flat option and you give them something out down the field. If it's not open, you run a damn football. Like that's a pretty universal understanding of very, very basic football.
Yeah.
And then what do we do? The first thing? Hand off, 50-yard pass.
Yeah.
Hand off, 50-yard pass. You know, and I'm not blasting Tim and Dez. I get it. You didn't plan for this in a championship game. However, both of those dudes coach high school football. Do we split the field in half? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking as a fan. I'm not a coach, and I'm not doing the whole had 2 weeks to plan. I'm just saying, as a fan, as a nobody, if I got a young kid, I'm gonna split the field in half and give him two options. If you don't see it open, run. Don't throw stupid ass passes.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole like having them on the run, trying to make reads at the same time. Like you have to simplify it. Like Terry knows this. Like I'm sure we've played with backups in the game. I mean, we played in the game. We played with 4 different quarterbacks before at South Alabama. So
I brought that up, Jimmy. Like that was the worst game of all time.
you know what I mean? But you literally have to. You got to look to see what the defense is in, and what's the most simple call we can make. Right, like something that he knows that's universal, that everyone knows, but we have to call it at the right time. Like you legit have to coach. Now,
Jimmy, you can see the slot guys like totally giving up on plays because they knew they wouldn't get in the football, and you can't do that.
Sure.
You can't do that on the come. You can't do it.
So look, I'm gonna change subject because somebody asked us in the chat, and I do want to ask the question. I'll start with you, Jerry, because you've been quiet because we've been having all these problems. Jerry, officiating tonight. What's up? I mean, it didn't cost us a game, but what was that?
I think for a conference championship game, I expect competent officiating. They really didn't show me that they had any kind of control all game long. And I'm talking from missed calls to the way they would even call penalties. It would take a conference each time to make a simple call. I thought the personal foul penalties on our end, I thought it was undisciplined on us, but I don't think the officiating had control over that as well. They had to split the two teams up multiple times. And the third touchdown that Marsh scored, even though it was an offside on us, their receiver clearly shoved Keon Martin.
That was terrible.
Shove.
The worst call of the
The
game.
jackass still calls a touchdown.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's horrible.
I mean, when the guy's on the ground,
at that level, when you are officiating a conference championship game, look, it's one thing if it's September and you're playing an FCS school and your officiating sucks, but to have this level of incompetent officiating for a conference championship game is unacceptable. And I hope the Sun Belt Conference analyzes that and doesn't ever get this staff ever again for future conference championships.
Dude. Are you kidding me? What makes you think they will? I mean, I don't know, man. I just have lost confidence because now, if you don't know, we're in the same situation we were with baseball where, we're going to share officials with SEC and blah, blah, blah. But it's supposed to be a situation where, like, SEC officials, if they're good in the Sun Belt, they move to the SEC, and that was just, like, almost the opposite. Like, if you suck, you get moved down to here. And, look, I'm not saying, again, there was nothing I'm saying that it cost us this game. It didn't. Look, everything was – the way this game unfolded, we felt it. early in the game, it did not feel right. We all felt like we would not win this game, but good God, man! Like how many
Well, let me
holes
give you an
the team
example.
is, and but like when you have a player, a defensive player on his ass in the end zone that was pushed down, how do you not call a penalty on that?
Well, I'll give you a prime example which kind of set a standard early on. All right. So that 3rd and 12, I believe, Nick, you were sitting next to me when this happened. Braxton drops back, and he's able to convert the first down, but their tackle is literally mugging our edge guy,
and everybody
then,
saw it.
Later, he hits
And
that
the guard
bomb in
too.
the end zone.
And the guard too. They both
and everybody
got held.
saw it.
They both got held. By the way,
if they catch the hold, they punt. There's no touchdown after that. We get the ball, and that changes the trajectory of the game. Now, granted, I'm not saying that would have changed the game.
No.
But that sets a precedence, right?
It does. It changes a couple plays. I agree.
I mean, do you think that we should just start throwing trash to the field like Texas fans just to get the
call?
Start
honestly,
hit it with cracklins.
Yeah,
Throw cracklins at the helmet.
I'm saying boo that.
Yeah, I mean, throw whole meshes, empty donut boxes. Like Jesus Christ! Like, what the hell do we have to do to get a respectable officiating crew?
Listen, y'all are totally right. Here's the deal though. Like, if you could name 5 players who would impact the game for the Cajuns, who would they be?
Hello.
Whoa. Give me 5. Give me 5. Show me you alive. All right. Give me 5 players.
Hello.
It would be Javon Lawson.
I would just like to hear y'all's opinion on how there's only 50% of the stadium and it's still not a sellout at a championship.
Wait. So hold on.
Is this a Marshall fan? I love Marshall fans. Let me talk to you.
Is this a Marshall fan?
Oh, I cannot wait. Hey,
McNeese.
Hey, McNeese. I don't think you're an FBS football team, so you can't talk to me. So I'll talk to you later.
Hold on. Bryce, hold on. Bryce, repeat the question. I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
First of all, I'm on your side. I graduated from UL last year. That's first things first.
Okay.
My question is, what the bigger issue is, half of the stadium is being renovated, and we still don't have a sellout crowd. I just want to hear y'all thoughts on that.
So, question: were you out here?
Was I out there? No, I had work.
Okay. Hang up.
But I gave.
Okay.
Hey, you're not here. Just hang up.
Okay.
Just hang up.
But that's the point.
Hang up.
That's the point. So let's talk about it. Because I drove in. I mean, I got people who drove in 5 hours from Florida. I drove in 3 hours. And I know, but hold on. But let me address this. It has rained all day. It was 40 degrees for most of the day. The weather sucked. We got 20,000 out of 23,000. What more do you want, bro?
Look, I'm not trying to argue. I'm talking as a whole, because if that stadium, if that stadium was renovated, we would have 20% capacity. What I'm saying is,
it's not.
I don't know. I'm not blaming fans. Go ahead.
But I'm saying it's not. Our capacity was 23. We got 20.
Okay.
So Bryce, let me add into that. Okay, let me add
go ahead, Jerry.
Hold on.
I'm not arguing.
No, you're not. I know what you're asking. But let me say. So if you look at the past attendance dating back to 2018, since the Sun Belt Conference Championships have started, this 20,000 announced crowd is probably a top 2 or top 3 crowd, ironically. So I don't think it's based on the rain.
Is that number accurate? Let me ask you that. Is that number accurate? Because I was not there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know, because as somebody again, like I said, I had work, I was not there. Seeing pictures and not seeing it sold out, and seeing a lot of people on Twitter saying, hey, this game is not sold out, there's still plenty of tickets. It's like, damn, how is a stadium that's being renovated at 50% capacity still can't sell out?
But I mean, we're 3,000 short of a sellout.
Yeah, it's and
so
I think the rain.
So the stadium was the same thing as last year. You think it would be only 20,000, or you think it'd be double?
Well, we had 31 for the 21 season. We had 31,000 for our championship game.
But even then, exactly. But my point, I feel like what I'm trying to is, do y'all not agree that we can still do much better in attendance?
We've been talking about that forever.
Yeah. If my aunt had wheels, she'd be a motorcycle. I mean, it's like asking a question that doesn't make sense. Yes, of course. I can't tell you what a full stadium would look like today, but I can tell you that we had 31,000 for the championship, which broke the record. And
So
we
do
had
you think
20 out of 23,000 a day. And by the way, it was raining all day and it was 40 degrees outside.
Quit on the conversation.
I'm with you.
I'm just
I'm
not
with you.
willing to have it. I'm just
But
really not.
I'm just talking about the bigger picture. Is this trending in the right direction? Because I've heard it all 4 years when I was there with Napier. Well, if we just won more, if this happened or that happened, we'd have a sellout.
Guys, an LSU fan.
Growing up, we went 6-6 every damn year. But damn it, when I was 8, 9 years old, that crowd was packed. Tailgates were full, and that was like what I grew up in. I know, and it's like for me, it hurts because seeing that to going to college and seeing what we have now, it's gone downhill.
But the problem here's the problem. The problem is, number one, people don't show up that are here, right? So they don't show up.
Right.
Number two, if there was and let's be honest, and this hurts to say, if there was a championship game in Atlanta involving the team down the street, people would have gone there, and they're not showing up to this game. And it's a poor job by our marketing department for not getting the newer fans and the younger fans to engage and be here. But I'm not going to hate on the fans that did show up.
Marketing for what?
Marketing. The university has not done a good job of marketing.
Oh, it's unfortunate. We're
These
losing
folks.
them. We're losing them.
But
unfortunately,
Hold on. You cut out. You said it. Start over to the marketing part.
the university has not done a good job of marketing to the younger generation, right?
Right. Gotcha.
However, I think it is. Look, it is what it is, man. I mean, I don't have a
it's not
simple
though
answer.
because. And that's my point. Like that's the thing. It's gotta be. There's gotta be change, obviously, because like I said, we're talking about LSU.
So what change? So what change?
But that's what I'm saying. Is I feel like does it not start from the top? Like you said, the university, the marketing department. You're pointing on these figures. Like how do we conduct change? As fans, as a university.
Fan engagement.
Well,
fan engagement. We've talked about this constantly.
Oh, no. And by the way, guys like you,
I'm not a regular listener, so I'm not trying to
Thank you.
Whatever.
No, I know what you're saying.
And this is not a hit on you, dude, but this is the perfect example.
We're just trying to explain.
On us
I hate you
because
guys.
people.
No. I'm not shitting. I'm not
Yes,
shitting.
you
No. But I'm just saying.
You're an LSU fan. I hate you guys.
But I'm just saying, like you're saying, well, did you hear? Why didn't anybody show up? But what did you do today? You were at work.
Where were you? I don't care.
I mean, that's the problem.
Everybody's at work.
I'm not saying
I worked all day.
problem.
I worked all fucking day. I worked all day. Give a fuck. You didn't
Josh,
show up
want
to
to
the
give
game.
your take?
Yes. My take is that I worked all day. You can kiss my white ass. Can we move on? Can we hang up on this guy? I hate this guy. Let's hate him. I hate him.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I worked in the bathroom.
Josh. That's a legitimate question.
No, it
It's a
isn't.
legitimate
No, it
question.
isn't. Shut up, Jerry. I worked my ass off all day, 10 hours. The weather sucked, and I went to the freaking game. You could kiss my ass. I don't care. If you're a diehard, excuse me. If you're a diehard, you will be here, period. If you're a diehard, you will be here. If you're a diehard, you will be here. No, you can't talk.
Can I speak?
No, you can't. You can't. If you're a diehard, you will be here, period. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. It's the end of it.
So quit my job.
Quit your job. If you're a diehard, you will be here.
Josh.
If you're a diehard, you will be here. That's the end of the conversation.
I love you. The man's not quitting his job. Look, man. Look, here's the deal. I get what you're saying.
They muted me.
I get what you're saying, bro. And I think it's an important conversation.
Look at Jared.
I think it's an important conversation, but tonight we're just trying to get over. Like we can have I'm gonna pull a Jay Walker.
I'm muted.
That's not the night.
I'm muted.
We're gonna have that conversation later, and I agree with you. I think more people need to be here. But before you go, 20,000 out of 23 is not bad.
I'm on your team. I agree. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing before if y'all want to hang up on me. I'm gonna say this and this only. I would love and I would kill to work in that athletic department. But guess what? I had to go get a job at McNeese instead.
I get you, bro. You don't have to tell me. I get it.
I would love to work in NIL, fan engagement, revenue generation. I would love to work in a lot of these things.
Bro, I would.
But guess what?
They can't afford guys. I get it, man. I get it.
I'm telling you, they can.
Hey, look.
We can talk more. We can talk way more offline if you'd like.
Hit me offline, like literally. I know you're not trying to shit on this, and I know I gave you shit.
Yes, he is.
Josh wants to.
I work for the basketball team for.
I've been
4
doing
years.
I know who you are. Josh wants to scream at you, and it's okay. I
No,
love Josh.
I've been doing this for years.
I
I've seen it
know,
for years.
I know. But look, let's
Same
talk
dude.
offline. Hey, here's the deal. If you have solutions that we can do as a fan base, let's do it, man. I'm all for it, and we can get it done.
Just hit me up offline.
I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thanks, buddy. Freaking Josh, man.
I freaking love Raging Review.
Freaking
dude.
Josh just hating on people for no reason,
listen,
bro.
I love Raging Review because you can say
Josh, this man has a family. Let him support his family. Come on, man.
Just trying to talk.
Josh, you're the one on Finn, I believe.
just put the fries in the bag, son.
Who was talking
Put
about
the fries in the
fentanyl?
bag.
Who was talking about fentanyl?
Can you put me on mute?
You're on mute.
I'm
I muted you for a while because I couldn't take your ass.
No, I'm muted.
No, you're good.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I can't hear myself.
Well, oh,
I can hear you. You're good.
no, I hear you.
All right. I can't hear shit.
Well, that's because you're blacked out. Man, we were
I'm not
supposed
gonna
to be
get.
drinking.
I am absolutely not gonna.
First of all, we were supposed to be smoking cigars right now. God
we
damn
got
it!
our ass beat, so we can't smoke.
God, this is the best post game ever.
The
Jerry,
best part about
I'm
this
sorry.
entire. Listen,
You. I feel like we put Jerry to the side tonight. That
Jerry
wasn't
started
an
hollering at me. It
intention.
was great.
But watching him squirm's kind of fun.
Josh, you son of a bitch! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Josh's face, bro. Oh,
Shit pissed me off. I've heard this for years.
Stop. He was asking a legitimate question, man.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He kind of, bro. You gotta embrace.
No, you don't.
Sometimes, no, you don't actually. But
Oh,
I
my
was
God.
willing to embrace. How do you mute people on this shit? I'm just trying to mute. Okay, there we go.
Can we go back to talking football? That'd be
Talk
fun.
it. What's up? Let's go. This has actually been more fun than talking football. Because this game sucked, dude.
So if you had to say
First of all-
there were 5 players that you would think would impact the football game, what would they be? Lance Lejean,
Yes.
maybe he had 2 carries, 3 catches, maybe that, maybe.
But here's the
4
deal.
total.
Somebody asked in the, and this is a good question. Somebody asked in the chat, like, why didn't you put Lance Lejean in the game?
We're muted.
Dude,
Both of us. Totally muted.
can anybody hear anything? Oh, my bad. Mic is off. Okay, now we're good.
There we go.
Bro, look.
Hey, Jerry, can you hear
First
me
of
too?
all,
Yeah,
I've
you're
been
good, you're
drinking
good.
all
Sick.
freaking day. I'm trying to hold my shit together right now.
5 players that would change the game.
Well,
You think Lance
okay,
is one?
So that was a good question. Let's talk about Lance. Somebody asked a question: should we put Lance instead of Daniel? My answer is no.
No.
But other people have different opinions.
My answer is yes.
Okay, so
I will tell you why.
Yeah.
He was the number 2 quarterback in the country. Not in the state. In the country. The number 2 quarterback in the country was recruited by Maryland. Now, didn't work out.
Right.
Didn't work out. He couldn't run the offense. But do you think that Lance Lejean could throw a 50-yard pass?
But don't
Open
you
up
think,
the offense?
But you know what drives me nuts is everybody talks about Taysom Hill, right? And they're like, "Oh, Taysom Hill is so crazy out there."
If
And
we're going to talk
everybody's like,
bad
if-
about Taysom Hill, I'm going to walk off.
But
this show
no,
right
but
now.
I'm saying if everybody's like, if we could just have a Taysom Hill, what do you do? Like
You
every
do.
team has some guy that
Yes.
could be a Taysom, but
Agreed.
they don't run a pass.
Swiss Army knife type guy.
So why are we not doing that?
That's my question. So
let me comment on that.
So the quarterbacks go down. You put in Beal. You see a couple of plays. You see 2 drives. Lane, halftime. You come out. I'm not saying it's going to work. I'm not crushing the coaching staff. I'm just saying, well, we'll give it a shot. Maybe we give it a shot. Maybe we do some kind of a play action gadget play. Something, right, Nick?
Something. Nothing else worked. We scored 3 points. 3 points.
I just wanted to advance the football down the field.
One of the best.
I'm not asking
offenses.
to score hundreds of touchdowns. Can we please move the ball forward?
But that's what I'm saying. One of the best scoring offenses in the country.
Sure.
Scored 3 points tonight.
And we didn't think outside the box.
No.
Oh, Raging Page is losing their damn minds. But go ahead, Jerry. I apologize for taking
Sorry,
man. I'm just saying.
No, you're fine. I think the difference between Taysom is I know everybody says that, everybody has a Taysom Hill, but Taysom Hill is very unique because he's consistent. It's very hard to find that kind of player that can be as consistent as Taysom because Taysom, he does everything. He's a running back. He's a receiver. He's a quarterback. He blocks punts. He does kickoff returns. He's returned kickoffs. He's blocked in kickoff team. And I think with Lance, but with Lance, the problem with Lance right now is that I don't even know if he's taken any reps with the quarterbacks since he's been there, and he took sacrificed a lot of time 2 years ago to switch to wide receiver. So a lot of his season in 22 was him making that transition to where I think he can still play quarterback, and I think he's got the talent to do that, kind of like what Antoine Randall did when he went to the Pittsburgh Steelers out of college in Indiana.
Comparison, Jerry. Awesome comparison.
But here's the thing. I don't know if he can play quarterback in the system that we play off the cuff unless he takes reps. And I don't know if he's taking reps. That's my only thing.
We got to read
Say
this.
what you got to say.
Kevin,
you want me to say it?
Kevin just sent the best. This is the best message I've seen today. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm a kind of, yeah.
And by the way, Kevin Dore is one of our best fans.
I saw him tonight. Didn't he come?
Oh, he's
Jerry,
awesome.
was he with us?
He top 10.
He came
Yeah,
inside.
came side. But he's saying Cajuns fans love this team with every ounce of their heart. Season did not deserve to end this way, specifically Ben Chandler injuries, which, God damn it. How many years do we have to go through this shit?
That's rough.
Heartbroken, absolutely. But it was an amazing season. This is only the beginning, and I go to wait.
One to go.
Yeah, one to go, and they deserve our support. Fight on Cajuns. Dude.
That's a God D-word fan, dude.
Agreed. But, yeah, man. This sucked. But again, sometimes you just get beat by a better team who has better circumstances.
And it's okay to say it.
Yeah.
We got our ass beat tonight.
Yeah.
We did. However, we're going to talk about the little small things that matter.
Yeah. But I'm proud of this team, man.
But don't you dare be negative, Nick.
Oh, shit.
You
then
negative
I bought
sons of
tickets.
bitches.
How about tickets?
Y'all want to talk about loyal?
But before you go, Jerry, I just want to say
go ahead.
about 50 people tonight came up to me and be like, hey, bro, you buy tickets?
You want some tickets? You want some tickets?
No, they asked me if I bought them. They were like, you bought tickets? So, anyway.
Well, if anybody's wondering about if anybody's wondering about Kevin Dore, that man and his wife, just about every baseball game, just about every football game, including road trips. I think they're even going to the bowl game. They drive from Patterson every single time. So to anybody who lives within a 20-mile radius or within 20 minutes who says it's hard to go to a game, this man and his wife drive over an hour to and from Patterson every single game. One of the most diehard loyal fans that I've met, and I'm proud to call that man a friend.
Good people. You're getting all emotional. But let me tell you something. Somebody asked a question. Does Nick have a ticket to the basketball game tomorrow? So I'm going to break up this little emotional yay Kevin Dore shit and say I'd rather die in a fucking fire than show up in the Cajun Dome tomorrow night.
Jesus, my heart hurts.
I'd rather die in a fire because it's not worth my time to show up for that shit that is being shown as an excuse for a basketball coach
Cut the
coaching a
electrical.
team.
Cut the election.
I'm not shitting on the players because the players I love. I will support the players. But let me tell you something. In year 15, when you're 1-7, I would rather die in a fire than walk over to the Cajun Dome and show my ass in there.
It's the
And
football
that
anger.
is the answer.
Bob, it's just a football anger. Don't hold it.
I like Bob as a person. I do. I say that every time. I like Bob Marlin as a person. I have nothing against. Bob has been nice to me. Year 15.
I want to give some
1-7.
anecdotes.
I would rather die in a fire.
There's 500 people on the stream, so
And
I would like to
and miss whatever her name is that runs the show, because apparently Bob doesn't even run the program. Some woman who's got a little bit of money and wants to be close to the program runs everything.
Oh my God.
I'm a gremlin. Anyway, I hope she's watching for me to tell her I'd rather die in a fire than sit next to you at a basketball game.
I would like to extend an olive branch to our football player moms and dads. We do like our program, regardless of what that sounded like. Basketball.
That was a lot of held up energy, man. It's after dark. Okay? Jerry. You okay, bud?
No.
I'm about to do damage control now.
Jerry's like
I'm going to be
signing
getting
off. He's
phone
like,
calls. And
Kayla.
He passed out.
people going
The
to be
little
stopping
one
me
needs
on the
something.
side. You know.
I need more alcohol. Here we go.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
What?
Lane can take one for the team tomorrow. Lane, you go to the game. How about that?
Lane can't.
Lane is becoming a hardened gremlin.
Lane is going
He's a
to be
hard
my
gremlin.
DD tonight, the way this is going.
But I will say this. Listen, this is true. I had the opportunity. You guys know I'm a big tight end guy, right?
Throw the damn
No
ball
homo.
to Jensen or Terrence Carter.
Terrence Carter.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, got to hang out with the Jensens
They're
tonight.
awesome, aren't they?
Dude, Mitch Jensen is
huge.
You want first of all, you want to talk about a football guy?
I thought he was going to tackle me.
If you've ever seen like Dan Campbell, the coach of the Lions, that's Jensen. He loves football. Number one, he loves this kid, and he watches the game intently every down, dude. So we were all the way in, and so we were kind of we were dissecting plays, and every time I would say, "Hey, why don't we use the tight end in the seam?" He would do this like Undertaker look. You got to talk about this on the show. So I'm not talking about it on the show.
He's intense,
We
bro.
got to work on the damn tight end game, the intermediate passing game. I don't know why the hell we don't utilize it. Lane, seriously, dude. First of all, Terrence Carter is a mismatch. No linebacker is ever gonna.
Terrence or Caden, either one of them, dude.
No
They're
nickel
huge.
corner is gonna keep up with him.
No.
They're never gonna line him out, and if they do, it's gonna be a zone type situation. Jensen has a catch radius of like 9 feet. What are we doing? How many targets did he get tonight?
One. Jensen got one or two.
Did he catch the ball?
Yeah. Towards the end of the
So he got one target to catch the ball.
Yep. One intercepted.
We have to change that, dude. That is the middle of the field is so important. If you can dominate the middle of the field and you have some sort of a threat, right? You can run the football. You see what happens, Nick?
I wanna talk more about
I start talking
basketball.
tight end. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody
Hey,
tunes
you know,
out.
I did get to meet Robert Williams' dad. He's cool.
My brother.
He listened to us.
But Rob
What?
Williams is he really is a wide receiver though, G.
Oh,
He really
Oh,
is.
he's an awesome wide receiver.
And
he's fast too.
when he makes it to the league and he gets his tryout, if he can run a 4.6, he's gonna be a slot receiver. He's great.
I wish he'd play
Would you
slot
please
now.
mute yourself?
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm talking to your wife. We're gonna edit
That's
this.
worse.
Hey,
I'm trying to talk football here.
Hey, somebody wants to talk. Let's see. Seema something. Seema. I see you. What's up, dude? Well, it's a confusing name. How do we use Seema J. Rail Tub?
It's a confusing life. I don't know how I got here. Right?
Seema, what's up, dude? How are you?
Man, this is Butler, man.
He's talking, but I don't hear him. You guys hear him?
It's Jimmy.
Just too drunk.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Check your Bluetooth, brother.
Jerry, you there?
Yeah.
Check your Bluetooth.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah, we've ruined something.
Goddamn Bluetooth. You know what's crazy? I have to play music to get the Bluetooth. Seema, hold on. I gotta play music to get this stuff. Don't question what I'm doing. And then got this one adjusting my microphone.
Lane, I refuse to drink beer all afternoon just so I can come on the show. And this is happening.
I'm muted again.
That's a complete and utter lie. I drink lots of beer.
All right, so we got there.
What in the hell was that?
That was the Master Caffrey song. I'm just trying to get
You should definitely
something
play
playing. I'm trying to get something playing on here to get our
430 people are laughing at us right now.
Wow. Can't hear Jerry.
Help us, Jerry. Help us. Obi-Wan
Yeah, you're
Jerry.
good. What's
Help
up?
us.
What do you need?
Let's play the effing Master Caffrey song. Have you heard this?
Man, the football stuff was good.
Really good.
All right, hold on.
Really good. We got our ass kicked, dude.
It is what it is, man. All right, we might have to wrap up the Twitter space because that's
How about now? Can you
that's
hear me
not
okay?
working. So I'm gonna hop off Twitter.
Well, look, what about? Wait. What about?
Does Nick have his tickets to the basketball? And we already did that.
We already did that. Buy a ticket to Nick's funeral.
Nick, you should go tomorrow.
Bruh, it's not a touchscreen.
Oh yeah, right.
So I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm gonna have to hang up on this Twitter space. It's not working. Yeah. I guess we used our Twitter space allotment for tonight, but
Let's do our new sign off.
what's that?
Bye, Miss Thelma.
Bye, Miss Thelma. Guys, appreciate you. Like, subscribe. It's been a long night, man. It's been a really long night. Zookeeper.
Twitter kicked us off.
Well, no, I kicked us off too.
Oh,
because
all right.
They couldn't hear us, but guys, like, subscribe, like. Jerry, can we hear you? Are you here?
How about? Can y'all hear me?
I can't hear shit.
You're killing me, guys. You're killing me.
Try, go.
The universal sign for fuck.
No,
That's what that was.
Yeah, nothing.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, he's about to throw it.
Bye, we out of here.
So there you go. Look, but for real, good God, dude. I got my boys on the ground right now.
Love it.
No, but for real, it's been fun. Hey, Josh, we gotta go. We're gonna go. Are you gonna come with me? We're gonna go say hi.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna go say hi to the tailgates.
Yeah.
It's been a long night. Love you guys, Jerry. I'm sorry we can't hear you. Thank you for joining us. Sorry this was all a cluster F. Sorry about my rant about basketball. I'm sure we're gonna pay for that.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
Yeah.
Don't apologize to us.
I'm not gonna apologize. I just know.
No apologizing.
Well, the bird
There's
is
still
the word.
500
and
people
I'm
on
sure
the
that's
stream.
gonna
It's
go around
ridiculous.
tomorrow. So
Go Cajuns. We got our ass whooped tonight.
love
It
you
is what it
guys.
is.
It is what it is. Hey, we played. You know what? When TSAP fans want to talk shit tomorrow, who played for a championship tonight?
Nobody gets their ass kicked like we do.
That's not where I was going with it, John.
Oh.
But okay. Yes, nobody gets their ass kicked like we do. For Jerry, for Lane, for Josh, for Kathleen, and
Go Cajuns.
a brother with my last name that doesn't want to be mentioned because, repercussions. I'm Nick. Y'all have a good night. Go Cajuns.
We used to be the Rage and Review podcast.
I don't know what it is. It's Rage and Review After Dark, baby. We'll see. Hey, if you're in tailgating, look for us because we about to come out there. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.